Welcome back to some new r/malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. I hope you had a great day. Thanks for all the likes and comments on the last video. And now let's start with the first story. It's called Exactly as Ordered. One of my jobs is at a place that seems to be one of only 3 popular food options, alongside Cane's and Chick-fil-A, in a town of about 150,000 people. I'm not sure if we are on some kind of cosmic hotspot for confusion or what, but I'd estimate that maybe 50 to 70% of our customers seem to struggle with understanding basic things, especially coupons. Coupon misunderstandings are more common than you'd think. Many customers seem unsure of what the symbols and conditions on the coupons mean, focusing only on the numbers, if they even notice those. Sometimes, when we have a promotional deal running, it's actually better than the coupon offer. But since the customer insists on using the coupon, I have to override the price, resulting in them paying more. Still, it's what they want, so we honor their request. Then there are customers who think they can outsmart the system by ordering a cheaper item and customizing it heavily to turn it into something completely different. I'd like a veggie sub, but can you add ham to it? Why not just order a ham sub? But okay, that will be an extra charge. Or, I'd like a chicken sandwich, but can you replace the chicken with steak? So you want a steak sandwich? No, I want a chicken sandwich, just with steak instead. Alright, if you are okay with paying for the substitution, we'll make it your way. After all, it's your order. At the end of the day, I try to roll with it and just fulfill their requests, even if it doesn't always make sense. The next story is called Broken System. I work at a company that prides itself on having an incredibly detailed and overly complicated policy manual for everything. We've even got rules for how to follow the rules. My manager, let's call him Dave, is a micromanager through and through. He'd constantly hover over our shoulders, pointing out every tiny mistake and saying, if it's in the manual, you must follow it. One day, Dave sent me an urgent email asking me to finish a big project by the end of the day. Normally, I tackle it efficiently and use a bit of common sense, but this time Dave specifically told me to strictly adhere to the manual, since it was a high visibility project and he didn't want any mistakes. Oh Dave, that was a mistake. I decided to follow his instructions exactly. Every step in the manual, followed to the letter. Normally I'd skip pointless steps, like writing detailed logs for every 10-minute task. But not this time. I logged everything. Starting a document, logged it. Saving a file, logged again. Changing the font size, you guessed it, logged. Approval requests, sent all of them. The manual says certain steps require managerial sign-off, so I emailed Dave at least 5 times throughout the day. Hi Dave, just confirming, font size 12 is acceptable? Please reply so I can continue. Hey Dave, should I use blue headers or red headers as per policy section 14.3.2? Breaks? Taken to the minute. Policy states we are entitled to 2 15-minute breaks and a 1-hour lunch. Normally, I'd work through part of my lunch to stay ahead, but not today. At 12 sharp, I left my desk for lunch, and I took my breaks at exactly 10 and 3. Every department had to be involved. The manual said I needed sign-offs from IT, HR, and marketing for certain sections, even though they weren't related to the project. So I formally looped them in, dragging the timeline even further. By the end of the day, the project wasn't finished. In fact, I didn't even get halfway through, because I spent so much time complying with the manual. Dave was furious. He demanded to know why the project wasn't completed. Calmly, I explained that I followed every single policy and procedure in the manual, just as he'd instructed. I even showed him the email chain where he approved my steps. After that, Dave stopped micromanaging me and started letting me work in my own way. Lesson learned. Sometimes the best way to highlight a broken system is to follow it to the letter and let the cracks show themselves. The third story is called Cancel My Phone. This happened a while back when I was working for a cell phone company, doing inbound customer service and tech support. As is often the case, everything that went wrong was somehow my fault. One particular customer really stands out in my memory. He was yelling, of course, and saying things like, "The bill is always wrong. I want my phone shut off right now." Following company policy, I had to explain to him, "If I shut off your account right now, this call will end, and you'll lose access to all your account services." Well, he didn't take kindly to that and accused me of being a smart aleck. Then, suddenly, the line went dead. The last story is called Ice Water. I'm in college and live in the dorms, where I'm required to have a meal plan that includes 19 meals per week. My degree involves a lot of lab work, and our labs are on the 11th floor of our building. Since we wear lab coats and spend hours working, I really enjoy grabbing some ice water afterward, especially after walking all the way across campus. My insulated water bottle keeps the ice for a long time, which is perfect. One day I went to fill my water bottle with ice in the dining hall, and a worker stopped me. Ma'am, no filling personal bottles here." But I see the staff do it all the time. It's in their contract. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was true, but fine. I know staff get free food and beverages both on and off shift, and I've seen them using personal bottles regularly. I don't see why mine would be any different, especially since reusable bottles are more eco-friendly. The dining hall likes to market itself as climate friendly, but they use a ton of paper plates and plastic utensils, serving at least 2,000 people daily. So instead of arguing, I picked up a paper cup, filled it with ice, and poured it into my bottle. It took much longer and was way more wasteful than just letting me use my water bottle. The worker shook his head and walked away. Since then, no one has stopped me, and I've been able to enjoy my ice water whenever I want. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. Also, if you want to support me further, check out the channel membership or Patreon. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.